Welcome back. Recently, the Finance Minister P. Chidambaram introduced a new series of income tax return forms meant to replace the older Saral forms. Is this a boon or a bane for taxpayers? To find out more, we are joined by Mr. Ved Jain, who is the Vice President of the Institute of Chartered Accountants of India, ICAI. Thank you so much for joining us on Value for Money.
Thank you. Yeah.
Tell us, sir, what was the need for the introduction of new income tax return forms?
The need for introducing the new form was the computerizations. As you may recall, the last year the Finance Ministry experimented of filing electronic return form of the corporate taxpayer. This year they are going to do this same thing with all types of taxpayers. So that's why they have introduced 8 new forms which are not going to replace only the Saral form but all forms of income tax.
So tell us, what are the main differences between the older income tax return forms and the new ITR one?
See, the new return form does not require any certificate, any annexure to be included. Even form number 16, salary certificate is not required to be included. Any TDS certificate is not required to be included. All that information which is there in form has been built in this computer forms. And what additionally it requires is, as against the fund flow and the cash flow, it requires certain information only. Say if you have made a purchase of a property more than rupees 30 lakhs, you have invested in mutual fund more than rupees 1 lakh, you have spent amount through credit card more than rupees 2 lakhs, you have purchased bonds more than rupees 5 lakhs, all that has to be declared. Nothing further is required.
In your opinion, how does this form rate and what are the biggest advantages of the ITR one?
I will say that this form in the initial stage may have some problem because whenever change is there, some problems are there, teething problems are there. Initial issue which I anticipate may be that last year it was corporates, the number of taxpayers were around 3 lakhs. But now these forms are being made applicable to all taxpayers, which as on date are more than 2.7 crores. So that can be one of the issue how this has to be handled it out. I believe my fraternity is having enough infrastructure and they are competent enough, they will handle it.
So if the new form is a success, does that mean that people like me can actually fill up a form without the help of a chartered accountant like yourself?
No, I will not say that people like you will be able to fill in the form without the help of the chartered accountant. Computerization and the tax, both issues are little bit need to be addressed, and tax is a subject where you need the help of an expert, and chartered accountant are the right people who can provide the right type of help in this matter.
Right. On that note, thank you so much for joining us on Value for Money.
Thank you. Thanks a lot.
We'll return after a short break.